Hello and welcome back, everyone. It is now time for Jondetech to present, and I have with me CEO Dean Tosic and CPO, Chief Product Officer Karin Thurberg. A warm welcome, and please, the stage is yours.
Thank you. And my name is Dean Tosic. I'm the CEO of Jondetech since November 2021, and with me I have
Karin Thurberg. I'm the CPO of Jondetech since beginning of December.
So let us start a little bit with telling you what Jondetech is all about. A little bit of a recap. Jondetech is a sensor technology company. We've been operating for a number of years, focusing strongly on developing a sensor platform based on nanotechnology. This nanotechnology has been researched on for some 20 years by members of our team. And we have an extremely high number of technical doctors in our team, so the technical level is extremely high. We see that that is our core business, and will continue to be so. But we also see that we have different other assets in our company that we want to capitalize on. We've been working with our potential customers over the years to actually find the algorithm to translate the data into information from the sensors that we're building, prototyping. That knowledge we want to capture now and package it and adding value through delivering it to our customers. We also see that we have large business potential in the global trends of IoT, driven by 5G development and connectivity of different sorts. This is what we're trying to capture as the wave together with our knowledge. And we see that we want to step out in that market soon in order to start generating revenue. This is why we have launched a new offering, which we'll come back to a bit later. But as I said, the core business that we do is commercializing our nanotechnology platform. And where do we stand on that? That is the big question, of course, for you who have been following Jondetech for a while. So let us look at what's happening currently and where we stand. In Q4 last year and during the summer last year, we did a preparation for going full fabless, which means that we are transferring the production line fully to our production partner, Vator in Switzerland. This preparation meant that we invested in electroplating equipment, which we now have installed in Switzerland. And meanwhile, we have been exploring and evaluating the critical process steps in the production line in order to make sure that we have the right quality moving forward. We have also implemented necessary quality reviews in each step of the process in order to be sure that the quality that we produce our product in is enough and good enough for the market. So what's happening now? In Q1 this year, we start moving into the full fabless production. The line is ready. We have started the production again, which means that before summer, we'll have the first results of that production, and we'll be able to actually get the first sensors out from the new production line that we have set up in Vator's organization. We will then continuously get new sensors out every second week, and we will make sure that we trim that production process so that for every batch that we get a higher level of quality. And that we'll continue with until we reach the most important milestone that we have ahead, getting a working sample. Because that is the first milestone in actually commercializing our product.
Yes, and what we see right now is a very strong trend to collect and process information about our surroundings. This is driven by the global trends, sustainability being one of them. We have limited resources and we need to use them wisely. We are electrifying our vehicles, but we also need to make them energy efficient. to give you one example. The key tool here is the 5G deployments. It's designed for massive IoT, and we right now see the networks being deployed at scale, both nationwide, but also local networks, covering, for example, a factory or an office building. So my point here is that we have the drivers and the tools in place for deploying sensors everywhere. To capture this ongoing trend and to address the market needs, we are now expanding our hardware portfolio with silicon elements. This is a very natural step for us. It enables us to capitalize on the in-house software and the know-how that we have built up over time. For example, how to interpret the sensor data, how to turn it into business critical information. So we hope that this will generate revenues faster in time compared to if we didn't have made this roadmap update. It also gives us options when we are in customer dialogues. And when our nano element will be in the market, we have already established the required processes for supply chain and forecasting, as an example. What I'm doing right now is that I'm also looking into how to evolve the portfolio over time. Again, looking into the global trends and leveraging the unique features of the nano element to capture new markets beyond IR sensing and presence detection. Our portfolio is made up by the nano element and the IPR and above all the know-how that we have built up. And we have seen that different customers have varying needs, and because of that we have created a very modular portfolio with components that can be combined in a very flexible way. We have, for example, firmware that facilitates integration with other components, and we have algorithms that enables us to transfer sensor data into business critical information. What we are doing right now is that we see that some customers, I will go back. These components, they are actually higher up in the value chain compared to the nano element. And the place in the value chain is important when it comes to creating business, because instead of selling sensor elements and charge per piece, we can actually have a business model that is more related to the business value that we are creating with our customers. We have also seen that some customers, they are more in the need of more integrated solutions, system in package, that in addition to the hardware elements include other functions such as a microprocessor or low energy connectivity, Bluetooth or other radio standards. So we can, together with our our integration partners, meet these type of demands. And when we are looking into these type of integrated solutions, we can also leverage the uniqueness of the nano element. We can, for example, integrate components by electroplating or using nanoprinting technologies directly into the plastic surface. So this is something that we are looking into.
And to conclude the presentation of Jondetech, we have a way forward that we're looking at the moment. I mean, we are quite new into the company. We have been revising this current strategy up until now, and we are putting on another layer on top of that strategy in order to make sure that we can reach revenues faster without compromising the main strategy that we have of developing our own sensor and taking that to a commercial market. What we need in order to do that is, of course, building an ecosystem of partners, not only on the production side, but also in the supply chain and in the customer dimension. We are a relatively small company. We need that injection of both competence and experience, and we see that extremely well when working with Varioprint in the production side. We're getting a lot of expertise in when industrializing our processes and our product. We also see that, for example, working with institutes, gaining the latest updates on the research within nanotechnology is important. This is one of the reasons why we're actually located in the Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm. So we have a closeness to the nanotechnology lab and other facilities nearby. But building a company which is sustainable, which is also generating a profit and a value to the owners, takes, of course, building structure capital. And this is also what we're looking at of doing moving forward. We need to ensure that we have the right people, the right processes in our company, and that we focus on the right things. And the right things to focus on at the moment is, of course, to reach the first product. And of course, in the sales domain, to capitalize on the new offering that we're taking to the market. So that's the two main things we're focusing on. We are a company working with advanced technology. Things are not easy when you work with new technology and advanced technology. We know that. But we also see that being positioned in Stockholm, which is the innovation hub of the Nordics and maybe Europe, we have access to both people and capital to make this happen. I think we are in a transformation where we are moving from being a very tech-oriented company into being a commercially driven company which seeks profitability. And that is a transformation I really enjoy being part of, and I hope that you will enjoy that as well if you choose to join us on that journey. So with that, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much for a very professional presentation. What have you communicated to the market in terms of milestones or goals for 2022?
As you know, we have communicated a number of milestones and goals, and we have difficulties reaching them. And that's also why you see in this presentation that the first milestone is actually reaching the first production that comes out, which is on a reasonable level, so we can say that it's a working sample, which is the first milestone for going commercial with the product. There are other milestones, of course, along the road, but this is the most crucial one, showing that the technology can be produced in large volumes moving forward. So that is the milestone for the nanotechnology. For the new offering that we have on the table now, which we recently started to look into, I believe that getting the first revenue before end of the year is a crucial milestone for us.
Very interesting, thank you. And could you elaborate on your fabless strategy and the partnership with Varioprint? What does this mean to you?
The partnership with Varioprint is, of course, as I said before, one of the key drivers for industrializing the production. And what we get from working with Varioprint is their ecosystem of partners in different areas, in different parts of the process. We get a lot of knowledge and competence from them. They have a long experience in producing similar products, although there are a lot of technicalities in the nanotechnology, which is new to them as well. This is why we have a joint development project rather than a pure supplier agreement in place with them. So,
I see, I understand. And if you were asked to mention 1, 2, or 3 like pie in the sky biggest opportunities for you in, say, the next 2 to 3 years, which ones would you pick?
I would say that the combination that we have now with the sensor that we're developing on our own, and also the sensor that we are adding to our portfolio, together with the knowledge as a bundled package, means that we can actually meet customers with different types of requirements. And we see that when we do our discussions already today with various types of customers, not only the component providers like O-Film and so on, but also with product developers, that there's a large interest and a large opportunity. What we need to do is go out there and grab that opportunity with the product portfolio we have at hand. And short term, we have a new opportunity, of course, and on a bit longer term, we have the nano sensor coming out.
Okay, sounds very interesting indeed. So best of luck on your journey, and looking forward to following you as you step by step go to the commercial stage and starting to generate revenue.
Thank you.
Best of luck, and thank you both for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.